Hello and welcome back to another episode here on Riverbend Springs. As you can see in there, we've got the goat's cheese moved yesterday, which we will need to sell actually. Now let's just double check. We have quite a bit to do this morning. The barley isn't ready yet, but tomorrow the barley and the peas will be ready at the same time. So tomorrow is going to be very busy. Today we've got these grass fields to harvest, and we'll leave 84 until tomorrow because it needs to go for the second stage of growth. What we're looking for there, goat's cheese, right? October for goat's cheese, so we've still got a little while to go. Although we have been looking about. This 2,000 litres of canned peas has been annoying me since we lost all that stuff a few episodes ago down at the train tracks, and we had to go and dig it all up and find where they all were. We've actually found where the 2 pallets of canned peas are. And we realised as well, we have 4,000 litres, almost 5 pallets. We've got 4 pallets of rope. I double checked. They are sitting outside the rope maker, the rope factory. So we're going to sell them all at the playground today as well. We need to get the lettuce sold as well to make room for more that's produced. And obviously the goat's cheese we need to wait until October. The animals, I think were okay when I checked them earlier. They're fine. They're still total mixed ration. If we're passing there, we could maybe top up what's there. If they don't need any more straw, that's fine. We need to first, though, take a load of grain up to the chicken coop because they have only 10,000 litres left, and the goats are fine, but we're very close to getting the first pallet of goat milk as well. So first up, we'll just double check all of these. That's not working. That's got plenty of water from yesterday. Oh, that's why. Activate the lettuce, that would help. They've still got plenty of planks, but we do have some sitting here. We have some sitting there. The rope maker, they're not working. So we don't have any planks being made just yet. Spinnery, we've got plenty of wool just now. We'll top it up later on, and we put in the pallet of clothes this morning. That's why the Manitou's back here. And that was started. So first up for today, we need to go and take a load of grain over to our chicken coop to keep them fed and going. Then we can go and get this grass field sorted out. But we need to fuel this up as well, and we also need to repair it. And then what we need to do is check on the combine and anything else we're going to be using as well to make sure it's all ready for harvest. So let's go and get the chickens fed. Well, we were going to sell the lettuce originally, but we decided to go and get these pallets first. So there's 2 pallets of canned peas. I don't know how I found them, but I was looking around the actual factory, which was kind of behind us. That was the original factory for this. And we figured that they must have came off of a truck of some sort when we were taking them somewhere. So this is one of them. Let's just double check here actually. Is this going to that farmer's market. And what are we looking for? Canned peas. Here. So, small farmer's kiosk. There's not much in it actually, we could just sell it here. It's going to be much easier. Right, one pallet in here. $7,819, and the other one is just out on the road here. Just have to watch for cars. It's right here. I don't know how we never seen it. Check behind us before we reverse. Right, we'll flip this over into the sell point. Hopefully it just sells straight away. Might get a little less, but oh, maybe not. Right, that's the canned peas dealt with. Now let's go and load up the rope and take that to the playground. And then after that we're going to get the lettuce. I think we'll maybe leave the lettuce until later on. Maybe go and do the grass now since it's decent weather. Decent temperature as well for it. 22 degrees. Right, let's go and get the rope, take that to the playground. Then we'll come back. We better strap this down. That's the wrong button. That should do us. Right, we're going to go over to the rope factory, get that rope pallets, then take it over to the playground, get it sold there. Then we'll go back and we'll do some grass work, bale it up for silage, and we'll probably store that at the farm just now so we can know which ones is which for silage. So we're not having to pick ones that's not fermented and it goes in and messes up the mix of TMR. Right, let's go and get the rope sorted out and we'll see you in a little bit after we've done the grass. And also, because we've got the money now, we are going to be doing something slightly different for harvest. I've still got to figure out the fields. Oh no, what's happening there? Oh, I'm not stuck, am I? Oh, really? Well, that's... There's not a death lock here, is there? I don't think so. Well, that's a little inconvenient to say the least. Oh, it's because the trailer's in the ground, that's why. Yeah, that's not going to work. Right, let's... we're going to have to unload the telehandler again. At least there's no cars. Right, let's get this off of here and see if we can move the weight about to help with the trailer. If not, I don't know. I don't even know if I can get up on there. No, the tow ball's going to stop it. Right, what if we put the weight down here? I put it right across there. Would that make any difference? I don't think so. I think it's lifted the truck up, that's what it's done. Let's try this. Oh no, we've got cars coming now. Fold the ramp up. No. Oh, we have a bit of movement there. Nope, nothing. Well, that's about right. Yeah, oh, and we've got cars now. Yep. Right, we're going to have to try and lift the trailer a little bit with this. Everything was going so well. I was about to tell you what we had planned, but yeah, this has other plans, I take it. Right, let's see if we can lift the front of this trailer just up and back a bit onto the road without damaging tires or something. Well, I mean, it's moving it. Oh. I wonder if we can get under this bit of the trailer. No, not really. I've broken some taillights at the other side, guaranteed. Come on. Oh, we're getting somewhere. I think we should be able to get grip there. Right, let's try that. I've just run into a car. Yep. Oh, so the canned peas we just sold have now got to go on repairs for the car we just hit and the tail lights we smashed in the truck. Oh no, this is going so well. Right, we'll leave this here, and there's another car. That's just great. Right, let's get this straightened up on the road, get loaded up and get out of here. Yeah, so our plan before this all took a wild turn. We'll just load that there just now. Yeah, our plan is we were looking into obviously doing other things other than the usual barley and, you know, cotton we've not really done because we never had the money for a harvester. Let's make sure I'm not going to hit any other cars. So we've been looking into parsnips and what was the other one? Carrots. So there's one machine does both. Obviously we've done peas, it is slightly different. It's not the normal barley and wheat or oats we would usually do, and sorghum as well. But because we've got quite a decent chunk of money now, it makes sense to do something different that we've never done before. And obviously carrots and parsnips are new to this version of the game. So we are going to invest into that machine because we can afford it, and we'll have a little under $1 million left by the time we've sold the lettuce and, you know, done what we've needed to do today with the rope. So that's the plan. We just need to find the right fields. Obviously we can still plant them now, but it's going to be later in the year until we can harvest them. So it might be worth buying a field with nothing in it that's relatively close to our main yard, because we don't want it too far away at the other side of the map. Otherwise it means, you know, transporting and moving the machines about. But I think it's doable, and it's something different to change up what we've been doing, because obviously it's been the same thing over and over. Obviously we've done wood a little bit. Obviously we've chipped up that last ones because they were no use, they weren't straight, and they wouldn't be any use for putting in through our sawmill to make wood planks or beams. So that's the plan, carrots and parsnips with a brand new machine. Probably go this way here. Been a while since we've been down this side of the map, obviously. The chicken barn this morning for the feed, but that's about it. So yeah, carrots and parsnips are next up. That is going to be something to look into. We were looking at something else to do. Obviously we did sugar cane in the last series on FS22, so we don't want to do that again. There is red beets, which is new to here. We did potatoes already on the old series as well. I was just trying to find something different. The new map that we found that is probably going to be somewhere in between these episodes that have released recently. I don't know if it's going to be before or after this one because the recording times are all different. Obviously I'm doing this map and the other one, but I'm not going to say what it is in case it comes out different times and it is actually the first episode after this one has released. But yeah, we're going to be doing something totally new we've never done with animals, and hopefully some new crops as well, because there is new crop types on that map. But it is very big in scale compared to here in Riverbend Springs. I think we go... Do we keep going down? Oh, let me have to check the map here. We do. Keep following this road round. Oh, I could have turned up there. Doesn't matter. We're here now. Right, yeah, that's enough of me yapping away just now. Let's get this rope sorted out. Let's get it sold at the playground. Hopefully it sells for a decent price. And then we will go and get the grass done, get the silage done, and hopefully purchase 2 new fields with nothing in it to plant carrots and parsnips. If not, we'll buy ones that's already got it in it. And we'll see you in a minute. Well, we've done a little bit of buying land, purchasing some equipment, and drilling in a new crop. So we spent $51,500 on a new vegetable planter, which is the Kverneland Mini Air Nova Fold. I need to try and do something here. I need to landscape a little bit beside that shed so I can park the truck in there and have room to maneuver. Because at the moment, it's quite awkward. I think that's what we're going to go and do. We're going to go and get the bucket for the wheel loader. We'll pull this up out here out of the way. We're going to remove some of that little bits there and stick down some gravel. We'll take some stones down from the plant and throw some in there. Then we'll come back for unloading this. But we need to take some wool from here back with us to the farm to put into the spinnery. Just jump out here. I think they're okay for feed just now. Yeah, there's plenty in there. So what we did do was field 14. We'll just double check this. So field 14 didn't have anything in it. Obviously we bought that new Kverneland planter for it and we put carrots in there. That field of purchase was $48,960. And then we also bought field 15, which already has parsnips in it and growing. But field 15 was $139,992. However, this field has a decent patch up the back to plant some extra trees. And we can add a little bit more for the field area here because we're going to take out a little bit in the corner here. As we said before, we started making this path through here with some stones from the plant. And we got as far as our land boundary. And we took a tree out from here. I think there was one here somewhere, there was a tree. And we had to stop just short of the field because we didn't own it. But now we do. Once these lovely parsnips, which are growing and do... Oh no, this is 100% fertilised. It's the other carrot field we just purchased and put carrots in. That needs another stage of fertilising. But once this is done and harvested, we may take out trees and run the track down there. But we're not 100% sure what we're doing yet. It's just another road in with things like if we buy mineral feed from the store to save running all the way around and across the back and then down in the back entrance, because we've actually high-sided the trailer twice now with this coming in here with bales. As you can see there, the toolbox really isn't far from the ground and we're on a kind of decently flat bit just now. So yeah, it's just another kind of easier way to access in here. And obviously we're a way to go and grab this wheel loader, grab the bucket from there, take some stones down, and we're going to do a little bit of landscaping in here and take these bushes out and get rid of them, flatten the area out just a little bit to make a bit to park in. Hopefully it's going to make it easier to unload bales. So yeah, the only thing we need, we've got 1.3 million in the bank. Well, almost 1.4 million. The truck, I think we're going to upgrade. Because this is what we've got just now, but it's only 400 horsepower and it does struggle when you've got a lot of bales on. So we're looking at different ones. We don't want to go all electric because we've got nowhere to charge it from essentially ourselves. We're trying to be self-sufficient now. We're not doing any contracts. So our next guess was this one, nice and small and relatively cheap, but it's 500 horse, so it's only a 100 horse mower. And we looked at this one again, it's 500 horse, but with the triple axle at the back, it's quite long. But we've been debating about this one. It is almost 200,000 when you put some extras on it, but the base horsepower is 600 horsepower, so it should be very, very good for what we're needing. We need to look at another trailer though, something a little bit shorter than what we've got, because it is quite awkward. Although it takes a lot of bales and the telehandler with it, it's quite awkward for manoeuvring around. It's not got the biggest of roads here. But for the vegetables, we'll have a quick look here. So this is the one we purchased, $51,500. It does carrots, parsnips, red beets and spinach, I believe that is. 6 metre working width and only a 32 litre seed capacity. We haven't used much putting the carrots in, I'll tell you now. So it's very efficient for the seeds. But for the harvesters, we've got these different options here, all 0.8 metres, so they're not very big. However, since we've got the money and we're doing relatively well with income, we thought about going for this one. Yeah, it's well over $600,000, but it's 3 times the working width. In fact, 3 and a bit times the working width of these other ones. The only bad side to this is they don't have hoppers. This too here doesn't have a hopper, and nor does this one. For the price, I would hope it does, but it doesn't. This one does have a hopper. So it will store the products in there until you pull a trailer alongside it. However, if we go for this one, which obviously is a much wider working width. We can clear the fields a lot better, a lot quicker. It's more efficient, but there's no hopper. You have to run a trailer beside it all the time. So it's going to make it a little bit more difficult, but it speeds things up massively. I think we may rent this one. What's the lease cost on that? 5,100. That's not cheap. We may lease this to start off with, we're not sure. When it comes to harvest, we'll see how much money we've got and make a decision then. But we're either going to lease this for the first harvest, see how we get on, or we are going to make this purchase, which is going to take a good chunk of the money away. Let's just check the sale quickly. Oh, that's handy. There's a stump grinder now. And we've already bought one at full price though, so it's not very ideal. Cultivator, I think we've got a cultivator, a decent size. That's another cultivator there. We don't need a fertilizer spreader because we have one. And obviously we have the manure as well we need to start putting down on the barley fields because we completely forgot about that. There is this one which is a decent size, but it's not got a pickup, so it is just a trailer. I have been debating about silage and what to do. Obviously if we need the silage pit somewhere, or if we keep using the bales. The bales are easier to handle and move about, but I don't know. We're debating just now. Right, let's go and grab this. We'll leave that fork things here. We're going to go around and grab the... Oh, we still got TMR in there. Right, let's go around and grab the bucket. We're going to do a little bit of landscaping here. That's the fence. We'll do a little bit of landscaping here. Let's make it a little easier for unloading bales and manoeuvring about with a telehandler. And then we'll need to do another load of stones down to the cement factory. We need to sell some of the pallets of cement bricks and the lettuce already. And we need to move that wool, obviously I said earlier, to the spinnery, and then move any fabric pallets across to the tailor shop. And then we need to repair the Fendt and McCormick tractors as well because they are desperately needing it. The McCormick not so much, but the Fendt I think is, because it was struggling doing the baling on this field when it got to the hills. So that is next up as well. However, we need to move all this equipment as well. The workers just left it lying. As you can see with the little time lapse we did. The worker wasn't really the best when he was doing the windrowing. So yeah, this is getting quite full as well, so we need to do some of this, get the stones out of the way. Right, we'll grab a bucket here. Let's head over there. We're going to do a bit of landscaping, and we'll see you in a minute. Well, I think that kind of wraps up today. It is 8:30 now, and all we have left to do is to set this field here to flooding, because I think they need water. I don't think there is any in there. No. Right. Yeah, there is. So let's flood that field. Is that flooding? It is, yes. Right, we'll leave that working away, and we'll go and flood the other field. So we did sell the cement bricks and the lettuce as well. The lettuce got $93,322 and the cement bricks got $80,829. And we also repaired this this McCormick and the Fendt as well. So the Fendt was $16,958. Yeah, that needs flooded too. Right, we'll leave that working away, and we'll head in for a good night's sleep. And the McCormick here was $7,948 to repair. So we've done quite a lot in this episode. We've purchased another 2 fields. We have bought a new planter specifically for, I think it's 3 crops it does. That's all it does. Carrots, parsnips, and I think it's red beet as well. We've already got this field on the right here. In fact, let's just go through here. We'll try and not run over our crops. It's going to be quite tight in here. That's why we need to take a little section of this out, or the trees. We'll maybe get rid of some of the trees. That'll help out as well. At least we can get that into our sawmill. And then we can finish this road in here finally. But that'll be in the next episode. If we put more lights on here. There we go. So we did a bit of landscaping here. We took some stones down and kind of leveled it out as best as we could. So that is ready. Tomorrow I think we are going to get that hay moved into here, because obviously it was chucking down with rain. We did kind of sort out the bales a little bit what we could. It's not ideal, but it'll do for now, just because it was chucking down with rain and the hay is meant to be dry. So we'll leave that in there just now until tomorrow. We'll get that done. Then tomorrow we need to bale up, or cut and bale, then wrap field 84 for silage to put down here. Then we need to harvest our barley fields because they will be ready as well. I don't know, let's just double check. I don't know if they're ready yet. No, so it is going to be tomorrow. So field 84 will be ready tomorrow as well. It's fully fertilized, so it's going to have a fairly decent yield. I don't know if we've got another cut from this grass fields here, 22, 13 and 12. Something tells me that's the second cut. Because it is June. I think that's the second cut. And what about these fields here? They're fully fertilized apart from that little tracks, but they'll come out after we've ploughed it. But they may be ready tomorrow as well. So it's going to be definitely busy tomorrow doing harvesting of the barley, getting the grass sorted out, and then feeding the chickens. How are they getting along actually? Oh, we did take another load in, so they are going through it slowly. They're 2 months old now. The Angus cows have, they've got plenty of total mixed ration. We do have some left in the mixer. That sheep's fine. We've now got over 1,000, almost 1,200 litres of goat's milk, but still not enough to get that production going. And they've obviously got plenty of grass, but we do need to move the wool. So I'll maybe go and get a trailer. In fact, we've got that trailer there and it stopped raining. I'll go back to the farm anyway, yeah. Right, let's go and load up. We'll leave this tractor here. Sneak in between the sign there. Right, we're going to empty this trailer now then. It just saves that, because that's going to overflow overnight and it's going to stop producing wool. So we'll leave this here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we'll pull this truck out, get the bales unloaded into here. We'll need to move the Volvo and the Manitou. In fact, we need to move the TMR mixer as well because it's hay we've got with us. Right, we'll get this all moved, the hay put in here, and then all of that wool up there, that will come out and onto the trailer once we've unloaded it from the with the hay, and try out this new little bit here to see if it actually works any better. But we'll do that tonight, and we'll see you in the next episode in the morning. We'll need to come up here with a truck to swing out. We'll leave that there, I think. That's fine. And then we'll have the barley to do. Let's get a big harvest. I'm not sure what we're going to put into the fields next, but I think it's too late to put anything in. We'll need that McCormick to take the TMR mixer out of there first. Right, we're going to get shuffled about here, get sorted out for tomorrow, but we'll see you in the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.